Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
TFG Interviews is an IVM production, and you can also check out their other awesome shows like Simplified, a show that explains intense topic from around the world and simplifies it for you so that you can appear cooler in front of your friends.
You're listening to TFG Interviews.
Hello guys, welcome to the new episode of TFG Interviews, where we bring a lot of sports personalities to our show. They experience their views, their achievements, and they talk a lot of different stuff. We have Siju with us, who is right now in Aizawl. Hi Siju.
Yep.
How is the experience?
Hello.
First time in Aizawl?
Yes, first time in Aizawl. First of all, the weather is beautiful. It's very cold, and now I realize I should have carried some warm clothes. I expected every place to be like Bombay, but no, it's not. I woke up to a cloudy, beautiful morning.
Yeah. But you got a chance to meet with some Mumbai boys over there.
Yes, it was like a reunion, more of a kind. The Mumbaikars on a hilltop in Aizawl. So it was crazy. Well, I got it. Yesterday is when we reached Aizawl. And it was like an hour drive from my hotel to the place where these guys are placed. And it was a crazy 1 hour drive, from one hilltop to the other.
Okay.
But yeah, it was all worth it at the end.
Okay.
Went in, keeping in mind that, yes, we have to speak to Ashutosh Mehta and Jayesh Rane, the former Mumbai FC boys, to talk about, how
Things
were the
changed.
days post Mumbai FC days, and how now they are in a race to win the title with Aizawl, and how they have been stars over here. And then, got one more person. So the whole trip was worth it.
Okay.
1 hour drive over there. We also got the goalkeeper Albino Gomes.
Okay.
Who's been exceptionally well for the team as well.
Yeah, he did well for Mumbai City as well in ISL.
Yes. So we speak a lot of things, the present condition. They even share, Ashutosh and Jayesh also share their thoughts on how they feel about, the current situation in Mumbai FC.
Okay.
We saw them showing their support to Mumbai FC playing, though they are away, And Albino speaks his experience of being the first keeper choice, first choice keeper. He is loving the whole limelight because though he was part of Salgaonkar earlier in I-League, he couldn't play for them, right?
Yeah.
And even Mumbai City, the first season he couldn't play, but the second season he played, I guess, 4 matches. He did exceptionally well, and here he's in Aizawl, also in a race, to win the title.
Yeah.
So it's like, along with the team, the players are also are on the verge of creating history. So they talk all about that, all of the experience, share their fan experience here, how the fans have already, made them home. So it's like Aizawl is now home away from home for these 3 of them.
Okay.
And I think we should just head on with the conversation, because all 3 of them, I took a chat with 3 all together.
Okay.
So let's head on and listen to them.
Right.
Now, you've been together, grown up probably in football, in the game, till here. So it was Mumbai FC that probably gave you everything, right? So how, difficult, easy, how are the days post Mumbai FC for you, both of you, Ashutosh and Jayesh?
In the beginning, it was very difficult. Like, the move from Mumbai to Aizawl was difficult because it was decided that if he goes, then I go. If I go, then he go. So finally, we came to a solution that we both are going to go to Aizawl just because of the coach, because there is no other reason. It's just because of the coach. And yes, in the beginning, it was very difficult because of the weather, the food. Everything is very different from Mumbai. So yes, in the beginning it was difficult for the first 2 weeks, but then later on the people over here made us really comfortable, and now it's good and we are enjoying.
Yes.
Same reason. Actually same reason.
So how are you finding it now? Now, you've already mentioned the line that people have made you comfortable. But had you ever pictured that both of you will have a step together after so many years spending in Mumbai FC, joining a team like Aizawl?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, we decided. It was, you can say, a mutual call. Like, it was not my call, not only my call or his call. It was mutual that, yes, if you're going, I'll go. If I'll go, he's going.
Irrespective of which team it was.
Yes. And That's because we had offers from other team, but just because of the coach, we didn't have a second thought coming to us.
Okay, so now you've come so far. Aizawl has never been in a situation like this.
Never.
Been in a title race. Now,
2 years, no?
yeah. So just suddenly, a coach has changed. Players have come. It's like a whole baggage that, rewards came to Aizawl and they made the most out of it. How is it like?
Obviously, it feels good. Like we have done so much, like in training. The coach also, he has worked so hard. So coming here, it's a dream come true for us. Like not only for us, all the Aizawl FC people also. They must have been waiting for this day. So now, I think now the tickets also are sold out.
Yeah.
So we just wait for the match. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
And not only us, even Albino.
Yeah.
Actually, I personally called Albino to sign for Aizawl because coach asked me that he wants Albino. And Albino was supposed to sign somewhere else. But I called him, Jayesh, convinced him, and that's the reason Albino is here with us.
Now, that brings me to the question that you've literally shined in this team because we've seen you. Yes, you're still a young player. Everyone has a phase. You were part of Salgaonkar but couldn't get much chance. Then you were part of a star-studded team in ISL Mumbai City FC. There didn't do much. But I think where you actually got your cut was even when there was Diego Forlan's team and you had 4 matches played and you did a brilliant job. You kudos to whatever you did. So, and then suddenly coming, you're the first keeper, the first choice keeper for Aizawl FC, a team that's right now, in the title decider kind of a thing. So how does it feel, all of this together?
Of course, it feels good because I haven't played the I League before, so I started my career by playing the ISL first. So I gain little confidence by playing ISL. So, and Coach Khalid also told me that he's little confident about me. So you will be the first choice of my team. So he convinced me to come here and play for this team.
So would it be right to say that when somebody puts confidence in you, you really come out?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you were waiting for the day.
the opportunity to play.
Well, now I have a question that's come from a fan. Well, of course, that fan is Mumbai FC fan. It's to both of you that after probably you're done with Aizawl, do you plan to come back to Mumbai?
Never know.
You don't
Anything
know.
can happen.
Yes, anything can happen. This is football, no? We never thought of coming to Aizawl, leaving Mumbai. But you never know what is going to happen tomorrow. So nobody knows the future. Nobody knows what is going to happen next. Nobody is God except God.
Yeah. Now, coming back again, sticking to Mumbai FC, what are your thoughts on the current situation in Mumbai FC? It hurts for a fan to look at it, but you all have grown as players.
Yes, we have grown. All our life we have played for Mumbai since the beginning, since the junior team. And then, of course, it is going to be very disappointing, and Mumbai FC had a very disappointing season. But now it's not over. I know the chances are very thin, but it is possible. In football, everything is possible. So now let's see. But yes, if Mumbai FC is relegated, we are going to be very, very disappointed.
How is it like, playing at Cooperage in opponent's jersey, in opponent's kit?
It was difficult. It was very difficult for us. You're playing your whole life over there as a home team, and suddenly in the next year you play as a away team. But still, they were not negative comments for us, and they didn't they just supported their team. They didn't say anything about us.
Yeah.
They were saying, but not so negative. It was very difficult to play against. But there was my family. We had our families also to support us. So it was okay.
Yeah. Asking you, Jayesh, you've been in a similar situation. As in, you've tasted success with the team, ISL team, Chennai FC. How different it is when you compare both. Now, let's not compare the leagues. Let's take teams into perspective. Like a team like Chennai FC and a team like Aizawl. You know the caliber of both. You know the money that both have to put in certain things. So, both one has already won. You've been part of it. You're part of another history in the making that's like a small budget team, but to titles. How different or similarities that you draw?
I would say it is different because ISL, the players, and also the budget over here. Everyone is considering us as an underdog. So, and coming to the budget, like we have a very low budget. Everyone knows that, and still no one expected us to be here. So, like, and also the players, the players over here, they are very hardworking, very very hardworking, and yeah, it's different.
Do you draw any similarities? Anything similar?
Things similar.
Situations or anything that has occurred?
No, nothing, no similar.
Albino, now for you, you're still, now here you found your niche, like you've made a name, people know you now. Because as you just said that this is your first, you started with ISL, but a very small stint. I-League is what gave you more exposure. So, it's like going to be a merger. There are merger talks happening. So what is your take on that? Would you still like to be part of Aizawl, because we know certain teams might get demoted?
I don't think if the league is merged, then Aizawl will play this league for the this. Will be very difficult to make a call. So I'll go somewhere means if some other team is offering me much, so I will be going there.
Okay. Coming back to Khalid, so you've both been trained under, like, the main reason why you left Mumbai, because he was leaving, and now how different has Khalid's philosophy worked in Mumbai FC and Aizawl? Because you're the best to answer that question.
I think that's what it's all in the people's mind, that the coach has changed, but I don't think he has changed at all. It was the same in Mumbai FC, he's same way. It depends on the type of players you have, Over here we have all ball players, free flowing players, and over there we had little defensive. So according to the players he had to work, and there is no difference that he was defensive or this or that. No, he's the same. For me, he's the same. I'm sure for him as well, he's the same. Nothing has changed. It's all in the people's mind that Khalid Jamil is very defensive. No. In fact, when I'm very very defensive, he shouts at me that why aren't you going up and attacking? He's not defensive. He has not changed even a bit. I don't think so.
What was the first thing, like, when you got to know Khalid was leaving? Yeah, and what was the first reaction that came to you, or the first thought that came to you? Was it like, okay, I'm going to pack my bags and leave?
First of all, we never thought he would leave Mumbai FC. Like, he was there for so many years since, like, he joined as a player, then coach. But first, there was, like, we didn't knew, like, who was coming next in Mumbai FC, and we didn't have a, like, what do you say? We didn't look forward to join Mumbai FC or something like that, and we were waiting, like, for him to join some team or something. Then we can go with him. He told us before. And when he joined Aizawl FC, the first thing he did was call both of us and told, like, I'm going here. Like, I want both of you here. I'll give you playtime, everything you want. Just come here. The people are nice over here. Everything he just told us, and just we came here.
Now, talking about fans in Aizawl, we know how crazy people are at this part of city. You talk to any people, random stranger on the field. It's football that connects you, and then you just keep talking about football. So, how does it feel like when you're a player on the field and you being the keeper? Like, I'll ask you each one, so I'm gonna go for it. How do you find the fans in Aizawl?
Fans over here are, like, amazing. Whenever we go out, to buy something for the shop, they always come for a selfie or like that. So over here, they follow football a lot. So fans are really amazing over here.
Ashutosh?
Yes, as he said, the fans are very very passionate over here, and the love and the support, the immense love and the support which they have given us throughout the league, it definitely motivates us.
Yes.
As he said, like, they are passionate. Not only in the home games, you can see the away games also. They are everywhere. Like, these people, they come to support us in everywhere. Not even, like, you can say Mumbai, Chandigarh, everywhere they come to support us. And here also, like, there's so many people, they come and support the backers. The main reason for our home this thing is, I think, the fans.
So is it time that the team pays back for that passionate love on Saturday when you're on team?
Absolutely, we'll do everything possible to become champions.
For the
people over here in Aizawl, because they have been amazing throughout the season. It's not only in Aizawl, of course. Aizawl, yes, there is some support, but when we go for our away games, we feel like home. We are playing at home because
sometimes we have more support than the home.
Yes, example Mumbai. we see so many Aizawl fans there.
Now, if I had to ask you probably what somebody asked the journalist to write or something, but if I had to ask you predict or any thoughts that you have about the match against Mohun Bagan, playing a team
Mohun
like
Bagan
that.
is a very good team. They have quality players, and in football, on a given day, if you perform well, you are the better team.
Do you think you all hold the home advantage?
Obviously, we do hold the home advantage, but they hold the head-to-head advantage.
Yeah.
So you never know what happens. We just have to work hard, give our best, and that's it.
Now, you all three, I'm coming to the end of the conversation. You all three played a very crucial role when you all played at Ramendra Sarovar. You both scored. You had some amazing saves, but yeah, 3-2 does not really justify the way you all played, all of that. So, are you both going to be on the scoring sheet again? Because you all have been on a goal scoring spree since the time you have joined Aizawl. What was that change? Is it some pumping drive that Khalid passed on to you all?
He never pressurizes us. Sometimes when it's needed, of course he does, but he just asks us to go, play, enjoy the game, give your best, and
that's going to be the motto for Saturday's match.
Yeah, he's not taking any pressure on him. He's just asking all the players to give their best, enjoy the game. The rest of the result will come. Just give the best.
Okay, so if I had to ask you, predict the score?
Predict the score?
Yeah.
Don't know. Anything can happen.
2-0.
Did you predict Aizawl to reach over here?
No.
No, nobody can predict. No, you cannot predict. It's on the given day what happens.
Any parting thoughts for the fans who may be listening to our show?
Yes, just keep loving the way we have been very, very lucky. Wherever we have played, the fans have showered a lot of love and support. Just keep supporting and loving the way you have always been. It really, really motivates us.
Okay, guys, you heard that. You know what, Siju? What I feel is tomorrow when these guys take the field, it will be Mohun Bagan fans versus the rest of the India. Because everybody likes the underdog story, and this is such a great underdog story.
Yeah. I mean, one of our own after watching Leicester in EPL. Here it is one brewing in our own country. Before we say goodbye and we end the show, I have to do this, a shout out. Now, before I say this, I want to say that you must have heard Chiranjeev say on the football podcast that I forgot my press ID. He revealed it to the world about that. And, it's a snap back at all of them who thought I would be sitting in the hills and watching and not in the stadium. Shout out to Ashutosh Mehta, who on request gave me a ticket.
Okay.
So I'm not on the hills. I'm in the. We'll be watching with.
In fact, you will have a better experience than Oja.
Yeah, definitely. And one more thing also, I also made friends with the cab driver yesterday.
Okay.
He was a great gentleman who took me all the way, dropped there, and then we started speaking about football. And he's like, "Oh, I'm going to go for the match." So he's like, "Oh, great." And then he spoke about how these players whom I was interviewing are great and they're doing a really good job.
Okay.
And he's given me, and he's like, "Let's meet up for the match and then we'll watch it together." And I'm like, "Okay, great." So people here, even strangers, become friends once you tell them, once you talk to them football.
Okay.
So it's like, you're great friends. So I wanted to say that because Ashutosh Mehta told me, "You better say on the podcast. You better thank me." I said, "Yes, I will do it."
Okay, guys. You can read a lot of our articles on the build-up of, this title decider that is happening tomorrow on our website, thefangarage.com. You can connect us via Twitter at TFG Football and on Facebook at The Fan Garage. You can listen to this podcast on Indusworks Media, Audioboom, SoundCloud, iTunes, and do check out all the other interviews. And definitely on YouTube. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. Take care. Bye-bye.
एक्सक्यूज मी भैया, एक्सक्यूज मी।
बोलिए मैडम।
मेन्यू में क्या है?
मेन्यू में सीन अनसीन है, पॉडकास्ट है, ऑन कोर्स है, साइरस है, मेड इन इंडिया, रीडिस्कवरी प्रोजेक्ट, एम्पावरिंग सीरीज, सेक्स वैक्स है, IVM लाइक्स है, सिंप्लीफाइड है, कीपिंग इट क्वियर है, थिंग्स एंड डेस्टिनेशंस है, माय नेबर सकरबर्ग है और द फैन गराज है। आपको क्या चाहिए?
एक बार रिपीट कर देंगे क्या?
रिपीट नहीं करता हम। आप जाओ IVMpodcast.com पे और सुनो ये सब, या फिर डाउनलोड करो उनका ऐप, सब आपकी उंगलियों पे।